we present Galbraith and the Midas Touch by Robert Barr, with Bernard Hepton, Richard Davis, and Garrard Green. Episode 5, in which we meet a golden widow, is entitled Aladdin's Cave.
The search for Paul Carson had already turned up some strange characters and strange events. Some who seemed to be in the center of the mystery were free and protected. Those on the fringe were constantly afraid. Nick Tully, who ran a travelling fair and was constantly looking over his shoulder, Lenny Thorne, who expected an unwelcome visitor with every knock on the door, and the lovely Rita Thomas, who, although I didn't know it at the time, I was about to meet. By the way, my name's Galbraith, Bill Galbraith. At this moment, I had been incautious. Perhaps I'd been too ambitious. I had backed a hunch and walked straight into a trap. In fact, I seemed to have set the trap for myself. And Doc McDowell was pouring me a drink.
Here you are.
Cheers.
It was foolish of you to come here.
Well, I don't always do the right thing.
Andreas will be back soon. He's gone to see about your friend, Bernard Finch. When he returns, we'll decide how to deal with you.
As you dealt with Denning.
For a detective who's always been so careful, so calculating, you really are getting this one all wrong. Have I confused you?
In what way?
When I said deal with you, it's true a number of people have, let us say, removed themselves from the London scene.
Have been suddenly removed by you or Andreas.
Please listen, Galbraith. Those who've removed themselves from the scene were fellow labourers in, shall we say, the same vineyard, and were sworn to a friendly course of action.
Was Bernard Finch in this vineyard?
Ah, now that's something else. I need him for a meeting this weekend. Until he's attended the meeting, until a decision has been taken, I can't have him wandering free and talking to you, can I?
There must be few of them left.
Few of who?
The labourers in the vineyard. In the photograph there were 8 men. How many are left?
Enough.
You were about to tell me of the loot. The big surprise.
The 30 millions? Why not? We have time. Can you imagine it, Galbraith? It was the end of about 4 years of preparation, the end of 1 year of careful planning, the end of 2 weeks of tunnelling, and at last we'd broken through into the treasure house. I know now how explorers feel, or people who climb great mountains. We dreamed about it, and we were there.
You're keeping me on edge.
We were all on edge, but it was over. We'd expected a good haul, 2, 3, even 4 million, that's what I've been told. When we'd opened every safe deposit in the vault, when we'd counted the money, examined and valued every item, it took us 2 days. We had 30 million. Makes you feel dizzy, doesn't it?
It does.
But we found, as they say, both good news and bad. The good news was that we had it all. The bad news was that it was not all available at that time. There was about 5 million readily available in cash, in coin, in gold, in bonds, and in gems. All had been carefully hidden away from the taxman and our greedy politicians. You'd be surprised what honest people get up to.
You had 5 million in cash?
Quickly convertible into cash, no trouble. That lot we split immediately.
And the rest of the loot, the dream of avarice?
It wasn't so quickly available as cash. It would have to be sold, converted. It needed time and cooperation.
And the twisting of some arms?
How do you mean?
I'd say that in the safe deposit boxes also hidden away were some things with which you could buy that time. The means of blackmail.
5 out of 10. You're half right. But if by blackmail you mean tears and torment and the squeezing of blood from stones and that sort of thing, you do us an injustice. Believe me, there wasn't a tear.
Well, it's hard to believe.
If I could show you, you'd understand. You'd really be surprised at what kind of skeletons are hidden in rich cupboards nowadays. And even more surprised at what our really rich, our secret tycoons will do to save themselves from prison. So the silence of the previous owners of the loot we already have, and their cooperation with us in return for our silence about them.
I suppose the gaming club has helped, as a meeting place.
Yes.
Yes, we were talking about the other labourers in the vineyard.
Were we? Why? Oh, yes, about them being members of a group, members one of another. You were not a member of that group, so you are quite safe.
You mean that?
Of course. You can't do me any harm. What is it the Theft Act says? Taking away the property of another with the intention permanently to deprive him of it. What other? It requires a complainer. No complaint, no crime.
There were other things than theft.
Tell me.
Your keymaker is no longer alive. His best friend is no longer at liberty.
Liam had an eye for a pretty girl, and unfortunately the promise of wealth made him impatient. The pretty girl happened to be his friend's wife.
How convenient.
Why?
It made fewer shareholders.
If you have something you know, you should tell the public prosecutor.
And Mallory?
He was given his full share, $1 million, and went his way.
That isn't what I heard.
Would you say that your evidence is solid?
No.
My evidence is gold-plated, and I have committed no crime.
There is one who was... What's that?
Andreas, coming back. You were saying?
There is one who was not a member of your group.
Who?
Paul Carson.
Are you so sure he wasn't? Wait. Is there anything else you want to ask?
No.
Excuse me. Come in. What did he say?
He was pleased that you're ready to see him. He's downstairs.
Drive Mr. Galbraith home.
Where are you talking about Bernard Finch?
Yes?
I want to see him.
You are suspicious. All right, I'll see what he says. Which room did you give him?
The extension is 253.
Mr. Finch?
Yes, this is Finch.
There's a friend wanting to see you. Galbraith.
Well, I'd rather not see him, if you don't mind.
As you wish. He doesn't want to see you.
Let me talk to him.
Don't be impatient. You'll see him. Mr. Finch, someone will bring you to Galbraith. Is that what you want? You can meet him in the gaming room, and he'll be free to walk out with you if he wants. Follow me. There he is. Mr. Finch, your friend Galbraith. You can talk by yourself.
I'm surprised to see you here, Bernie.
The surprise is mutual.
Why have you come to see McDowell?
Well, you can say I came out of curiosity, or you can say for the good of my health. But whatever you say to Tommy Evans, tell him I came of my own free will.
I think that's true.
It is.
If you like, we can walk out of here together. There's nothing to stop us.
I have no intention of walking out.
Well, are you satisfied?
No.
Before you go, Mr. Fenner brought your winnings. Here they are.
How honest of him.
Now, if you're ready, Mr. Andreas will drive you home.
Where do I take you?
Just drive round for a bit. I'll think about it.
As you like. Have you made up your mind?
You could drive me to the old warehouse,
Which warehouse?
where you met Denning last night.
I didn't meet Denning. I haven't seen him in months.
Why not?
Well, because he wasn't here.
He was in London last night.
I know, I read about it.
And you were seen with him.
I heard you say that to Mr. McDowell, about my kneeling over him. He came back looking for someone, but it wasn't me.
Looking for who?
I thought you would know. You were the one who started all this trouble, asking questions, looking for people, going around like you knew what you were doing.
You learn that I do know what I'm doing.
It won't bother me. I'm only the driver.
You're well known among villains south of the river. You go around frightening people.
Frightening people. Now, why should I do that?
Where is Rita Thomas?
I don't know. We think she's hiding from you. As Mr. McDowell told you, some of our friends can't stand the peace. Have you decided where you're going?
Yes, you can drop me here.
Here?
Yes. And tell the doc I'll be in touch.
And Bernard Finch was there?
Yes.
Did he say why?
He said to tell you that it was of his own free will, out of curiosity, and maybe for the good of his health.
Then it isn't of his own free will.
Oh, yes, it is. We met in a crowded gaming room, all sorts of people around us. I asked him to walk out with me. He said no. He was among his friends again. There are some questions to answer, Tommy. Bernard Finch is your client. He sent a package to you. It contained a photograph and a claim to £1 million. Now, he sent it innocently, as though butter wouldn't melt in his mouth, saying, will you please sort this out for me and find the missing man?
It was a genuine request, Bill. He is ill. I mean, he couldn't check it himself.
And he's also retired and no longer plays with his naughty friends. Now, you've told me all that. He was innocent, Tommy, until Lenny Thorne told me that he was in on it, that he had discussed the crime with the chief architect several times. Now, you'll have to convince me that you're not batting for Finch.
All right, I will. When is this meeting?
This weekend.
And you think he'll stay until then?
Well, that's the purpose of the exercise, gathering them all up. A meeting to explain what has happened to date and to decide what happens next.
So, if he's safely out of the way, we can go to his office and look through his files.
You do that.
Well, you asked whose side I'm on. What's his new partner's name?
Jennings.
I'll explain when we get there. Mr. Jennings?
Yes?
Oh, my name is Evans. I believe you've met Mr. Galbraith.
Yes, we've met.
Hello. I have a letter from Mr. Finch authorizing me to make certain inquiries on his behalf. Would you like to read it?
Please.
Well, you had a break-in the other night.
Yes, we had. It's quite a mess.
Bernard is still worried about certain papers, if they are missing. Oh, did he mention it?
Yes, he did, Mr. Evans. Well, the letter seems in order. I'm afraid the files are still in a bit of a mess after the break-in. Which ones did he want you to check?
The murder case, David Hart.
Mm-hmm.
And the files of the witnesses who were called and those who made statements.
Yes, well, I think you'll find them amongst this lot. If not, they may be in the end cabinet. Here's the key. If you need any further help...
Oh, thank you. You'll get no reply today from Bernard Finch.
You were going to explain to me.
When I was pressing Bernard with your allegations that he'd been told of the plot, he was at great pains to assure me that it wasn't so. Now, here, you take this lot. I mean, he even said, and I quote, you can examine my files if you like.
And you think he meant it? That it gives you permission?
Well, of course he didn't mean it, but it does give me permission.
Because he isn't here to stop you.
Well, if you'd rather not.
I have an insatiable curiosity. Let's get started.
Hello. It seems he did think Dave Hart was guilty.
Does it say so?
There's a pained little note here to Hart's wife. Here in the files.
When he was pretending you could look through these files, did he mention again that McDowell's file was missing?
Yes, he did.
Well, it isn't missing. It's here.
The lying devil.
I told you, Tommy.
Let me see it.
Anything interesting in it?
Yes. He pretended he had no real connection with McDowell. It wasn't true. There's a statement here.
Have you seen a file on Mallory?
No, try the cabinet.
Yeah, sure. Lewis, Livesey, Lloyd, McGuinness, McMullen, Nichols, Norman. No Mallory. Ah, look at this. Rita Thomas.
Oh, I forgot to tell you.
What?
Your friend Lenny Thorne was trying to get you. He's traced Rita Thomas. You can talk to her if you like.
Well, I hate paperwork. It looks like there's a lot of note-taking to be done here. Can I leave it with you, Tommy?
I can cope. You go off and see her.
Come in, Galbraith.
What's the matter, Lenny? You said you wanted to see me.
Yeah, like Napoleon wanted to meet Wellington. Since you're here, sit down.
You've found Rita?
Yeah, and I've told her, and she'll see you. But listen, she's seeing you because she thinks you may have some news about her husband.
I have no news about her husband.
No, I know that. But she won't see you unless she thinks you have. She knows nothing about the job, do you know that? And she knows nothing about what happened to Jackie.
Well, what does she know?
She knows about the gaming club and what McDowell's up to.
And what does she expect in return?
You have the cigarette case, haven't you? It'd be
Yeah.
a start. And you have the copy of that picture I took.
Is she in hiding?
No, she's looking after her sister. Her sister's ill, but she didn't want to go to that posh flat. So Rita came down to Southwark.
Where in Southwark?
One of those places built by the same men as did Stonehenge.
High-rise flats?
Yeah. But we can't go there. She doesn't want her sister to know.
Where do we meet?
By the river. I'll take you there. Yeah, that's her over there. Pretty, ain't she?
She's everything they said about her.
Who said?
People who admire her.
Oh, yeah. It's daft, isn't it? In the heart of London, having to meet out in the open, keeping an eye out for people like Andreas.
If you're afraid of him, I'd have thought the docks were the worst place to meet.
In this part of town, where else is there? We'll have to go round this way. There's one thing.
What?
She doesn't know Jackie's dead.
Is he?
Yes, it's true. But she was told he'd gone away for a time. You'll leave it to me to tell her. Hello, Rita.
Hello, Lenny. How are you?
Fine. This is Mr. Galbraith.
We've never met, but I've heard of you.
Heard what?
You did me once while we were courting.
Twice.
Yeah.
Lenny says you know Jackie.
I met a woman who knew you when you were a kid in Camberwell.
Who?
Mrs. Palmer.
Oh, Ma Palmer. How did you meet her?
I've something to show you, a gold cigarette case. Have you seen it before?
It's Jackie's. Where did you get it?
From old Ma Palmer.
Lenny, how did she get it?
Don't ask questions, Rita. Just listen to him.
It belonged to your husband.
Where did he lose it? Please, can I have it?
Open it. Who gave it to him?
His friend, Harry Denning.
What was the service? The act of friendship?
No, he never told me. It was something Jackie did and Harry was grateful.
On September 7th.
Lenny?
That was the night everyone came back looking happy.
The JM on the front of the case. Now, that wasn't your husband.
No, it was part of Harry's share, but Jackie liked it because of the JM on the front.
How much did Jackie get as his share?
Oh, I don't know. He took it away with him.
Away?
Yeah, he went off to do a job for Doc McDowell. He hasn't come back yet, so the Doc is looking after Rita.
Does anyone know...
Hold it! I think we're being watched.
Where?
Over by the bridge. So keep facing the river. It's Andreas. He's been out looking for Rita. He ain't recognised you yet.
Can we get away from here?
There's an underpass that will take us back to your car. Do we make for it?
Well, if he's just looking for me, I'll stay here and you two can go.
No, I need you. Come on. Is he coming this way?
No, he's still in his car figuring it out. He spotted Rita, but he'd have to come round by the docks.
Here we are. In you go.
Where are we going?
I have some things to show you.
My sister's ill. She's waiting for me.
It won't take long. Have you seen him?
He crossed our track back there. He didn't see your car.
He told me he was just the messenger boy.
Let him see you with Rita and you'll know different. Look, turn left here. I think we can lose him. Whose place is this?
It's the office of a friend of mine, Tommy Evans. He's busy somewhere else, so we can use it for a while. Come in, Rita.
Thank you.
Rita, I'm going to show you some things. Now, these bearer bonds. You've seen them before?
These were part of Jackie's share.
And this inventory of jewellery?
Well, that was the other part.
What other part?
Well, he was given something for ready money and a share in the rest. That was to show what his share was. Lenny, where did he get these things? They belong to Jackie.
There's something else. A photograph.
That belongs to me.
Steady, Rita. Take it easy.
Well, where did he get them? Where is Jackie?
They were given to me by Mrs. Palmer.
Where did she get them?
They were left in her house by a lodger, a young lad called Paul Carson. Did you know him?
No.
I'll describe him to you. About 24, medium height, dark hair, good-looking, well-educated.
No. Well, where did he get these things? The photo's mine. The rest belong to Jackie. He took them with him. Lenny, that's Jackie's share.
Jackie's dead, love.
No.
These past 8 months.
No, we had to pretend he was dead, Lenny. When he went away, just pretend
There's
he
no
was dead.
There's no pretence, love. He's dead. That's why the doc's looking after you. It's why Mr. Galbraith has all these things.
No. No, Lenny. Oh, no.
Now, come on. Darling Rita. Now, come on, love. There now, love. There now, Rita. All right, girl. Come on. All right. All right, all right.
Rita, are you all right?
Yes. Yes, I'm all right. Thank you.
You were asking why I have these things. The man who had your husband's share came to London with them. He came searching for Harry Denning. Now, why should he do that?
Harry was Jackie's friend.
But why should this man have Jackie's share, and his cigarette case, and the photograph?
I don't know.
Try. He must have got them from Jackie.
What was his name?
Carson.
No, the other name.
Paul.
Jackie had a brother, Paul. Young brother. He'd be about 24.
Did you ever meet him?
No, we were only married 4 months.
Lenny, when was Jackie Mallory killed?
I told you. It was 8 months ago.
And 2 months later, a young man comes to London with his share, untouched, searching for Harry Denning. Now, come on, Lenny, you're interested. Ask me some questions.
What questions?
Like, why should Jackie Mallory's young brother have his share?
Oh, all right. Why should he have his share?
Because Jackie Mallory sent it to him.
Why should he do that?
Because he feared that something might happen to him. He sent his share in a packet to his brother, saying that if he didn't hear from him again, to come searching. Now, if he didn't find him, he was to find Harry Denning.
Why Denning?
Because his friend Denning owed him a favour and would seek revenge. He put the cigarette case in as a reminder. Denning would know where Rita was and see that she got his share.
And that's why he put the photograph in. Rita was in the photo.
And so was everyone else.
But it didn't work out. Harry Denning had gone, and this lad met up with the sailor.
Yes.
Well, Mr. Finch, how are you feeling now?
Fine, thank you. I've no complaints.
You're here because your advice may be required at a meeting to be held on Sunday. I thought it best to take you out of circulation until then.
You need my advice?
I don't want your advice, Mr. Finch. But your client, Johnny Garrett, thinks he may need it. He'll be present. So will your client, Tim Dace.
They're coming back to London?
For the meeting.
What sort of advice?
I believe they have great confidence in you as a man who can direct them safely along the byways and narrower lanes of the law. I know you've done it for them before with great skill.
Oh, there was never anything unlawful.
There never has to be if you know your way around. You and I both know that. In this particular case, I don't think they need your advice. But who am I to argue?
Can I be told what you have in mind?
Yes. They happen to have come into money, which, it might be said, doesn't really exist at all. Money that has been carefully cheated from others, like from shareholders and the taxman by some very dishonest people. Speculators, tycoons, and, may I say, thieves like ourselves.
What's your point?
Something that doesn't exist cannot be stolen.
There are times when it can.
I thought you'd say that. The law is like the Bible, Mr. Finch. You can always find a quotation to prove your own point. You're very good at it. Your clients think so.
What is it I have to prove for them?
Until a short time ago, all our people were happy. Now they're getting just a little bit worried because some inquiries are being made, some questions being asked.
You mean questions by Galbraith?
I'm not worried about questions by Galbraith. I know about the packet you got and the bonds and the photograph. It was unfortunate. I think it started your palms itching. It also means that the bonds are now lost. But there's so much money that they won't be noticed.
Well, it was hardly my fault. I didn't know what had happened. How can I represent clients if I'm kept in the dark?
You did it because you wanted to know. Didn't you? For my money, I'd have left you in the dark. But now that questions are being asked, there are some who want the assurance of your wise counsel, as in the days of old. You'll explain to them how they can ensure their own safety, here and abroad.
Who'll be at this meeting?
All of the principal beneficiaries. Garrett, Dace, Dave Hart.
Oh, Hart's in prison.
You should complain. It was your defence that put him there. It's now time he claimed his reward.
How?
Dave's being sprung. The plans have been laid and the money paid out. He'll be sprung tonight, he'll be here on Sunday, he'll be abroad on Monday. Very rich. You will forget you ever saw him. And you will be very rich.
Just to assure them that there is a way round the law.
I knew you'd see it.
You're late, Tommy.
Oh, there's too many notes to take, but some of them are really good. It's about a ton of them. But what kept you here?
Trying to trace the footsteps of our Paul Carson. He was looking for his brother, did you know that?
No.
I'm sure he was Jackie Mallory's brother. He came to London looking for him, and when he couldn't find him, he started looking for Denning.
He brought something else, Bill. The name of someone else involved with them.
Who?
Scribbled on the packet. Bernard Finch.
Of course.
And you needn't try to puzzle it. He barged his way into Finch's office while I was there. A very lively and determined young man.
Who barged in?
The man you're searching for. Paul Carson.
That was episode 5 of Galbraith and the Midas Touch, with Bernard Hepton in the name part. Tom Evans is played by Richard Davis, and the lawyer Bernard Finch by Garrard Green. The widow Rita Thomas was played by Rosalind Slater, Lenny Thorne by David Ryle, and Andreas by Kevork Malikian. MacDowell, the organizer, is played by Robert Gillespie. Galbraith and the Midas Touch is written by Robert Barr and produced by John Brow.